Hold on to your pocket change because one of these state quarters could be worth up to $250,000 from overlooked treasures hiding in your coin jar to ultra-rare errors that collectors. Today we're diving deep into the top 4 most valuable state quarter dollars ever discovered. These coins aren't just rare, they're jaw-dropping in value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about your spare change, let's uncover the state quarters that could change your life. One of the most mysterious and valuable coins in American history, the 1999 Connecticut State Quarter era dollar, that as collectors in a bidding frenzy will break down the history, the rare errors, and most importantly how you can spot one in your own pocket change. Background: the Connecticut State Quarter was the 5th release in the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, launched in 1999. This program was created to honor each of the 50 states with its own unique quarter design, and it became the most popular coin collecting campaign in U.S. history, released on October 12, 1999. The Connecticut Quarter features real auction sales price and market value. If you're wondering whether a 25-cent coin could truly be worth 6 figures, here's the cold, hard truth depending on condition, grading, and the type of error. Some 1999 Connecticut era quarters have sold for $100,000 for a verified wrong planchet specimen in circulated condition, $150,000 for a coin in near mint state graded by PCGS or NGC, $200,000 or more at auction for a unique error example with provenance. One documented sale involved a Connecticut quarter struck on a Sacagawea dollar planchet, and it caused a frenzy among bidders, finally selling for just under at a major auction house. Collectors call it the Golden Connecticut, a reference to the golden hue from the incorrect dollar planchet. What makes this coin so valuable? Several rare features make the 1999 Connecticut era quarter a prized collectible. Wrong planchet rarity. These are not your average off-center strikes or die breaks. Wrong planchet errors occur when a blank intended for a completely different coin is mistakenly used. In 1999, the U.S. Mint was also preparing for the Sacagawea Dollar's 2000 debut, and some experimental planchets got mixed up, leading to these rare anomalies. Low survival rate. These error coins weren't meant to be released, only a few slipped through the Mint's tight security. Many were unknowingly spent and lost forever. High grading increases value. A Connecticut error graded MS65 or higher. How to identify the 1999 Connecticut State Quarter dollar? This is what everyone wants to know. How can you tell if your 1999 Connecticut quarter is worth more than your car? Here's what to look for. Check the mint mark. Look for the P on the obverse front of the coin. To the right of Washington's ponytail, check the color. Does it look golden, darker, or oddly coppery? That might mean it was struck on the wrong planchet. Use a digital scale. A normal quarter weighs 5.67 grams. A weight significantly over or under that could be a red flag or a golden opportunity. Examine the edges. Is the edge reeded or smooth? Dollar planchets often have different edge finishes, unusual surface feel. Wrong planchet quarters may feel slicker, rougher, or even ring differently when dropped. Don't clean the coin. The most elusive and valuable error coins in U.S. history. The 1999 Georgia State Quarter dollar with a minting error so rare, collectors will pay an eye-popping sum to get their hands on it. Stick around to the very end, because not only will we reveal exactly what to look for to spot one of these hidden gems, but we'll also explore the shocking auction prices, mysterious minting mistakes. Background: the Georgia State Quarter was the 4th coin released in the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, a wildly successful initiative launched in 1999. Georgia's quarter debuted on July 19, 1999, with a bold design featuring the peach, Georgia's iconic state fruit, a silhouette of the state live oak sprigs on either side, and a banner with the motto wisdom, justice, moderation. Auction sales records and value. So just how much is this rare Georgia era quarter worth? Brace yourself. Depending on the error type, condition, and provenance, a 1999 Georgia era quarter has sold for $80,000 in circulated condition, $120,000 for an uncirculated specimen graded by PCGS or NGC, and a jaw-dropping $160,000 for the finest known example struck on an experimental dollar planchet in 2019. A verified 1999 Georgia quarter struck on an experimental golden planchet was auctioned for 6 figures, stunning even veteran numismatists. It's now considered one of the most valuable state quarters ever sold. These aren't inflated online claims. These are documented auction results from heritage auctions, stacks bowers, and private collectors. What makes it so valuable? You might be wondering, why would anyone pay that much for a coin that says 25 cents? It's a minting anomaly. These error coins are one in a million mistakes that shouldn't exist. The fact that they slipped through layers of quality control makes them incredibly desirable. Historical significance. 1999 was the start of the 50 State Quarters program, meaning these coins mark a turning point in U.S. numismatic history. Wrong planchet rarity. Striking a coin on the wrong metal planchet is one of the rarest types of mint errors. It creates coins. How to identify one? Now for the most important question. How can you tell if your 1999 D Georgia quarter is worth thousands or just 25 cents? Mintmark D. Ensure your coin has the Denver Mintmark. Unusual color. Is the coin golden or dark? Could indicate the wrong metal. Incorrect weight. Use a scale. A normal quarter weighs 5.67 g. Anything more or less could be suspicious. Edge. Reading a smooth or strangely reeded edge could mean a foreign or incorrect planchet. Missing clad layer. If one side is copper-toned and dull, you may be missing the outer nickel layer. If you find a suspicious quarter, don't clean it. Submit it to PCGS, NGC, or ANAX for professional grading and verification. That certification can be the difference between. We're diving deep into the history, unique era features, the 1999 P Delaware State Quarter dollar and insane collector value behind this rare coin. So stick around. Because by the end, you might be checking your own collection and asking, do I have one of these quarters hiding in plain sight? Let's uncover the secret. The birth of the Delaware State Quarter. The Delaware State Quarter launched on January 4, 1999, as the very first coin in the legendary 50 State Quarters program, an initiative by the U.S. Mint that captured national attention. Each state quarter celebrated a unique aspect of state history, and Delaware's design featured commemorating his historic 70-mile ride in 1776 to cast a pivotal vote for American independence. What makes this coin so valuable? Let's get into the meat of it. What makes this specific 1999 P Delaware Quarter worth $50,000 to $90,000? It all comes down to a rare mint error, which collectors classify under various names, but one of the most famous is the spitting horse error. This happens when a die crack or die gouge appears on the obverse, front, side of the coin, creating a raised line from the horse's mouth that makes it look like the horse is literally spitting. Now, that error alone in good condition might net you hundreds to low thousands, depending on the coin's grade. Auction sales price and market value. Collectors across the country have been stunned by how much this coin has fetched. At one prominent coin auction, a 1999 P Delaware Quarter with a dramatic mint error, struck on an experimental planchet, sold for an eye-watering $70,000. Another with a broadstrike off-center error and pristine surfaces hammered at nearly $50,000. And the crown jewel, a 1999 P Delaware Quarter double struck on a foreign planchet, certified by PCGS in MS67 condition, which hit the auction block and sold for an astounding $90,000. Why such high values? Because these are not replicable. The coin's minting error, combined with first-of-its-kind status, makes it ultra-desirable. Add to that a limited number of survivors, high demand, and third-party authentication, and you have a perfect storm for a coin collector's goldmine. How to identify the 1999 P Delaware Quarter? So how do you spot one of these diamonds in the rough? Here's what to look for. The mint mark P. Ensure your coin was minted in Philadelphia. This mint produced the known high-value errors. The spitting horse. Use a magnifying glass. Look for a raised line from the horse's mouth to the left, toward the coin's edge. If present, it may be a valuable die crack variant. Wrong planchet weight. If your coin feels lighter or heavier, weigh it. A regular quarter should be 5.67 grams. If it's dramatically off, you may have a planchet error. Grading matters. An uncirculated, well-preserved coin in MS67 plus condition dramatically increases value. The incredible story of the 1999 P New Jersey State Quarter dollar, a coin so rare and mysterious that it's become the holy grail of the State Quarters program, will break down exactly what went wrong at the U.S. Mint, how this error happened, and most importantly, how you can spot one. Background. Released on May 17, 1999, the New Jersey State Quarter was the third coin in the legendary 50 State Quarters program, which transformed millions of Americans into casual collectors overnight. This quarter's design features George Washington crossing the Delaware River, the phrase "crossroads of the Revolution," the date 1787, representing New Jersey's statehood, and the 1999 date of minting. Auction sales record and valuable. So, how much can one of these errors actually sell for depending on its condition, error type, and grading? A rare 1999 P New Jersey error quarter has fetched $170,000 for an authenticated wrong planchet coin in AU, almost uncirculated, condition $200,000 for a professionally graded MS65 specimen struck on a Sacagawea dollar planchet, up to $250,000 for the finest known example with a unique strike, pristine surfaces, and historical provenance. These aren't eBay listings or speculative prices. These are verified results from major auction houses like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and Great Collections. Just one of these coins, found in a pocket, purse, or coin jar, can literally change your life. Why is it so valuable? What gives this quarter its sky-high value? Here's the breakdown. Wrong planchet numismatic goldmine. The quarter was struck on a blank meant for a completely different coin, resulting in wrong color. Wrong weight. Possible mismatched edge features. These types of errors are rare because modern minting has tight quality control. So when one slips out, it's a huge deal. Early minting program chaos. 1999 was the first year of the State Quarters program. The mint was under pressure, and mistakes were more likely in the early stages of production, especially during overlapping experiments with new dollar coin materials. Low survival rate. Only a handful are known to exist. That rarity fuels fierce competition among elite collectors. How to identify this rare coin in the wild? Here's what to look for if you want to strike gold literally with your 1999 P New Jersey quarter. Check the mint mark. Look for the P mint mark Philadelphia located on the obverse near Washington's ponytail. Observe the color. If it has a golden hue, like the Sacagawea dollar, or appears unusually coppery or dull, that's a major clue. Weigh it. Use a digital scale. A normal quarter weighs 5.67 grams. Anything significantly heavier or lighter could mean it struck on the wrong planchet. Inspect the edges. A smooth edge or improper reading may suggest an incorrect blank was used. Look for striking errors. Mismatched designs, partial strikes, missing layers, or odd texturing can be signs of a minting mishap.